Welcome to this class about stretches and not all stretches, but stretches specifically for the hamstrings. So, why do we focus on the hamstrings so much, especially in this time? It is because we sit so much on them, and as every muscle that we sit becomes inactive, and as they become inactive, they loosen up that proprietary the shape, and they can also shorten. So today we're going to do these stretches from standing to lowering down on the mat and a few right down on the mat. These muscles, as I mentioned, can get really tight from just sitting, but also other activities could be pedaling, sprinting, sometimes running. So, and remember that principle, if you don't use it, you lose it. So, the muscle resists change, and that's why we have to stretch over and over again because the muscle like to take the path of least resistance. And having this tight and shortened hamstring can cause also lower back problems and stiffness in the hip area. So it's not just an isolated area. Okay, the hamstrings will just shorten up. It will create imbalances throughout the kinetic chain. So in general, it's best to stretch the hamstrings when the muscles are warm. And we'll do a very short warm up, and then we'll get ready to do static and dynamic stretches. And also with each stretch, we practice the breath, and we direct the breath in the part of the body where is tension, where you feel there is tension. So, welcome to all of you who are here today. I see Lucian, Dalina, Sofia, and the happy dog Mimi. I see another one online, so welcome. And for all of you who are new to this channel, so please subscribe. It helps us to deliver these sessions free and to deliver them daily, or at least we try to deliver them daily. If you have any medical or physical conditions, so please check with a physician before you start any exercise regimen. For today, we need a small belt. You can, if you have an elastic band, you can use the elastic band, but you can improvise always with a belt um, towards the end of the session. Okay, so if we are ready, let's get started. As I said, we'll start standing on the mat, and as usual, we start calming the body and switching the attention from the outside world to the inside world. So we close our eyes and we center. We center first along the spine, so we make sure that we are symmetrically. The right side is symmetrical with the left side. And the line of the shoulders is parallel with the line of the hips, the line of the knees, and the line of the ankles. And then that's one way to center. And then we ground ourselves through the breath. As we breathe in, we follow the breath. We have the eyes closed, so we disconnect from the world outside. And we pay attention to what happens in the body. So breathing in and out. Following the breath, breathing in and out. And again, inhale and gently exhale. With the next inhale, take the right palm and place it on the belly button. And notice the belly button. Again, inhale and exhale. With the next inhale, we take both arms up towards the ceiling. So inhale and reach up towards the ceiling. Exhale, pull the level in, round the spine. And with a rounded spine, we do the round up and round down. So go towards the mat. You don't have to force it, you just follow the motion. Arms go up again, inhale, and then pull the navel in, round the spine, and then slowly allow the arms to come down towards the mat. One more time, inhale, and lift the arms up, and stretch. And as you go down, pull the navel in, feel the back rounding, and maybe you can reach a little bit higher. Now, feel the stretch in the back side of the legs already, and also in the back side of the spine. We'll do one more all the way up. So inhale, arms up. And as you exhale, we'll land the arms on the shin, somewhere below the knees. And I'm just going to turn towards the camera. So we have the feet together, soles of the feet together, knees together. Pull the navel in. Those arms are on the shin. And this time, take the back straight. So straight back. Now, as you have the back straight, not rounded, feel the back, feel the stretch in the back side of the legs, especially in the upper part. And as you lower the palms down, feel that stretch. Direct your breath in that part where the hamstrings feel tight, and stay a little bit until you lower down your palms towards the ankles. So slowly breathing in and out. Try not to round the back. It's challenging, so try to keep the back straight. So you fold from the hips here, so you can stretch the back side of the legs. This is um, the pose with the legs together. Then gently come all the way up. Pull the shoulders backwards. Pull the navel towards the spine. We'll do it one more time. So we have a comparison here. So as you pull the navel in, fold from the hips. So really fold from the hips. And the torso here is parallel with the mat. Bring the arms down on the shins and feel the stretch in the hamstrings. Yep. So really feel that stretch. If you're a hiker, a biker, or a runner, you would do this as you hike. You will stop and take short breaks here. So you feel the stretch in the hamstrings. Very, very, very good as you move along. So then allow the arm to go all the way down towards the mat and see if you can touch down the mat and stay there for 1, 2 breaths. Feel the stretch, the deep stretch in the back side of the legs. And then gently come all the way up. So now we stay here and we step forward. So not too far away, maybe a couple of inches away. And we do the same movement, folding from the hip. So have the arms, first let's have the arms on the hips, and let's try to fold forward until you feel the torso really parallel with the mat, straight back. And if you look from the side, this pose is called the pyramid pose because both inner feet kind of create a pyramid. It's challenging, so stay here and then bring the arms backwards if you can and allow the body, try not to arch the back, keep it straight and fold from the hips so you can feel the stretch in the back side of the legs, especially the hamstrings. So we are targeting the hamstrings here, but you feel it also in the lower back. And gently come all the way up. Now step back and let's take, before we go on the other side, let's cross the arms backwards and stretch the body the other way so you can stretch the hips and upper body here. Okay, settle back into the one step forward with the other leg. So both feet with the heels are down on the mat. Arms off the hips and lean forward So you feel that stretch in the lower back. Settle into this position and start breathing slowly with awareness of the back side of the legs. You can bring the arms, you can catch the elbows in the back and straighten the upper body as well. The neck stays in line with the spine. The torso and the neck are parallel with the mat and you are gazing down. So breathe in, breathe out. Maybe you can fold a little bit lower so you can feel the stretch in the back side of the legs. And when you feel this is done, coming back with control, and we are going to open the legs wider. So we had a small base, then we had a lateral base. Now we are going to open the base like twice the distance between the hips. Let's pull the navel in and gently, first with rounding the spine, go all the way down towards the mat. And that should be stretching. You feel the stretch in the back side of the legs all the way from the under butt to the heel. If you need to open the feet a little bit more, adjust. Now, as you touch down, I'll go backwards so you can see. So let's see if you can touch down with both palms here. So the deeper you go with the palms, the deeper the stretch is. So feel that, stay in that stretch and start breathing slowly. Direct the breath wherever you feel it's needed the most. So continue to breathe in and out. And here we'll take one palm up, so center. As you center, engage the core and lift the arm up. We'll try to take the arm 180 degrees and feel the stretch on the back side of the legs. Maybe one hamstring is stretching more than the other ones. Just notice that. Stay with that breath. One more. And then lower down. And let's take the other one. So open all the way up. Normally, we stay in each stretch at least 30 seconds with the breath directed where we need it. So in order to pack more poses in this class, we'll probably not stay as long as 30 seconds. But when you do it on your own, try to do that for maybe longer. And lower both palms down on the mat. Now let's have both palms directed to the one ankle and feel the stretch. Both legs, inner thighs, and the hip also. Breathing in, stay here. One more. We go on the other side. And again, feel the difference from one side to the other side. We are still here in this folded position and we come back to center with the palms down on the mat. Feet, soles of the feet are like deep into the mat. And now just allow the body to go a little bit lower. Take the arms, palms off, and catch the elbows. So this would allow you to go even lower and feel the stretch in the back side deeper. So as you go lower, breathe in. Again, direct the breath wherever is needed the most. Stay here in the center. One or two more breaths. And then gently move the elbows towards the right knee. Gently. And go with the breath. And then when you feel that's enough on the right knee, go towards the left knee. And again, go with the breath. As we stretch the hamstrings, we also notice the stretch in the lower back. the we elongate these muscles that are prone to shortening because of inactivity. One more swing from the right side to the left side, and then gently come back to center. And you can cross the arms and see if you can catch the opposite ankles, or you can just direct both arms on the ankles and then slowly slide all the way up gently so we don't cause dizziness. So since we are here, let's stretch the sides, even if we need the hips as well to be functioning. So let's really stretch the sides here. Feel the opening in the hip and lower back. And we'll continue with the next one. We'll take the leg forward. We lower the knee down as we go into a lunge, but we'll just lower the legs down. So take the heel further away from 90-degree angle. Protect the knee if you need to. So fold the towel and place it under the knee. Now, as you lean forward, you will open the hip. So the priority here, it was not to open the hip, but to stretch the hamstring. So we do the monkey stretch. So you extend this leg on the heel. You can point the toe or flex the toes. And again, we fold from the hip. So the hips are parallel with the mat. As we fold forward, we place the palms down. And now, who feels the stretch? We try to push the knee down into the mat. Again, all these are gentle moves, but we feel the stretch here. We stay in that stretch. Palms are on both sides of the legs. Oh, and you can go and catch the toes with the opposite arm and push the toes towards you. And tell me you feel it deeper. You can let go of the toes, place the palm down, and point the toes down towards the mat. So play a little bit with flexing the toes and pushing the toes towards you with the opposite arm. And pointing the toes down towards the mat. Very good. So we take this leg back. We get into all four. And now we take the other leg forward. We take the heel away a little bit so we can stretch forward. Stretching the hip is very important because we also get stiffened hips because of the tight hamstrings. And then we extend the leg. So we try to keep the leg like the knee, it's in one straight line. You stay on the hip. Again, if you need to protect the heel, the knees, you can fold towels and place it. Both hips should remain parallel with the mat. And you can keep your balance with your fingertips, or if you want a deeper stretch, you lower down on the palms. And for a deeper stretch, take the palms farther away. So play with this a little bit. Direct your breath wherever is needed. And now take the opposite arm, go towards the toes, and take the toes towards the nose. If you cannot catch the toes, don't worry, just flex the toes. And then point the toes down. Feel that deep stretch. Going all the way from the upper part below the knee all the way to the underbutt. Feel that deep stretch there. Breathing in, whew, and breathing out. One more time. Breathe and exhale any tension. Wonderful. Now take those knees down and let's just lower down into child pose. So that was the monkey stretch. So from the monkey stretch, we'll go down on the back. And now we are going to use a belt or whatever you have. It doesn't have to be an elastic band. Whatever you have is good. Bend the knees and place the belt over the toes. Both arms are on the edges of the belt and then straighten the leg. So press the knee away from you so you stretch the back side of the leg. So feel that deep stretch. You can start with the other knee bent and as you pull towards you, direct the breath. Shoulders are relaxed down on the mat. Okay? So feel the stretch. Really feel the stretch here. And then hold it here. Don't move this leg. And try to take the other leg away. So straighten the other leg so you feel a deeper stretch. Keep the stretch there and continue to breathe, exhaling the tension. Very good. One more. Awesome. So let's lower down this leg down on the mat. Actually, let's keep it bent and then take the other leg up towards the ceiling. First, straighten the leg with both arms. Pull the toes. The toes are flexed, notice. So I'm putting the heel a little bit higher than my toes. As I push the toes towards my nose, I stretch from the back side of the leg all the way to the heel. And even if you don't see the leg coming towards me, it's like straightening out and I feel the stretch on the back side of the leg. Let's stay here, one or two stretches, and direct the breath there. And then gently extend the other leg until the leg is flat on the mat. Try to keep this higher leg up without moving too much. Awesome. So really breathing in and breathing out. That was a deep stretch. Okay, so let's take the soles of the feet together. Open the knees on the side. Take the soles of the feet together and lower the heels down. Now we open the hips and let's rock from left to right. We really balance here. And in this balance, we massage the lower back, we open the hips, and we stretch all the muscles around the hips, including the hamstrings. Again, direct your breath there. Breathing in and breathing out. Awesome. So from here, we'll take the legs on the side. I'm just going to turn around. So, we are in this awesome um, stretch with the knees on the side. And we'll try to take the legs open wide. Yeah, so really open wide. It's opening the inner thighs, but it's also opening the back side of the legs. You can use the stretch again. So we'll use it one at a time. If you have a wall, you can use the wall as well. If not, it's working without the wall. So I'm not touching the wall at this point, but I feel the stretch here. And as I point the toes towards me, I feel the stretch in the lower back. I can focus on one leg at a time and balance with the other one so I can bend this one as I open this one wide and switch legs. So this goes beyond the hamstring. It opens the inner thighs, the hips. And again, if you have a wall, that's wonderful. So you can take both uh, legs up against the wall. So now have both legs up and place the band under your uh, toes. And as you press the toes down towards you, again, feel that stretch. The heel goes higher than the toes. The toes are lowering towards your nose, and that's the roll of the band. The band is pushing the toes down as you stretch the legs. So feel that deep stretch. Again, this is pure hamstrings and also massaging the lower back. If you have a wall, you can just stretch the legs against the wall and you can take one at a time towards you and feel that even deeper stretch. Now, this one that is against the wall is pushing the leg towards me. You can use your arms or you can use your your belt here. And the other one. Oh. And then again, gently bring the knees to the chest and we rock from left to right. So these are like just a few ways to stretch the hamstrings. The hamstrings are the muscles behind the underbutt all the way to the knee. They connect here, and these are the muscles that we literally sit on them. We can keep the knees to the chest, and you can do a figure four stretch to end this session. So we can do figure four stretch always as you go to bed, as you come out of bed, as you sit on the chair, as you hike, walk. So this is the figure four stretch on the back. And as you come up, you can do a sitting figure four stretch with the ankle over knee to come forward over the frame of the body. So it's a deeper stretch. Again, involves the hamstring primarily, but it also opens the hips and the other side. And I intentionally left at the end. There is another device that if you really have tight hamstrings or if you sit so much on the chair, this is called the foam roller. It's made of soft material and there are a lot of stretching exercises that you can do. I know it's very used in the gyms throughout the United States. I'm not sure about other countries, but it's available on Amazon. It costs maybe between $15 and $20, but I think it's a good investment. And they have different softness. I would take the medium one, not the soft one, not the hard one. This one is a medium one. So how do we use that? Primarily for the hamstrings, because the target of the hamstrings today, we just place the body on top of the foam roller and then we roll. And usually, if we feel a knot, we stop and we stay until the knot disappears. We direct the breath wherever we feel that knot. So we go along the hamstring all the way from the knee, the back side of the knee to the underbutt. And we just roll. That's why it's called the foam roller. That region between the underbutt and the glutes, that's another region that can be stretched and sometimes the piriform muscles of the sides of the glutes, part of the glutes, we can stretch them as well. So you can come on the side and just stretch here. As the focus was the hamstring, so again, you can stretch one hamstring at a time. So one hamstring is down, the other one is a bend. So you can stretch one hamstring at a time. And I really feel my inner portion of the hamstring, the one going towards the inner thighs, really tight, especially after hiking or running or just plain sitting. And then you switch the leg. So again, this is called a foam roller. It's a great investment. We can make a class just for the use of the foam roller because you can do a lot of stretches and even exercises on the foam roller. So I'll see if there is interest, and if it is, we can have a whole class of 30 minutes just about this. Well, I hope these hamstring stretches are helping you to stay healthy, to relieve the pain in the lower back, in the hips. And the more you do it, the better it is. If you can do it daily, twice a day, do them. You don't have to spend the whole 30 minutes, you just do 5 minutes. Um, Especially the figure four stretch, the pyramid, you can stretch, you can use a chair to hold on as you progress and you feel more confident. You can just do it without props. So thank you so much for joining me today for this short class about hamstring stretches. Thank you for all of you being here present during the live session. Thank you, Diana, Laura. Welcome, Lucian, Lalina, Sophia, and the happy dog, Mimi. And all of you who are online with us today, thank you. For all of you who will see this recording later, thank you for your presence on this channel, for your subscription. If you are new, so please subscribe. And also for all the comments and feedback. I really appreciate it. I also like to know where you are on your fitness journey, so I know what kind of demands are out there and what is useful or not from all these sessions. So thank you so much for today. So please leave feedback. Have a wonderful day and see you tomorrow. Hopefully, if you can come on the live classes. If not, whenever you can. Thank you for now. Bye, and I hope it feels good. Bye for now.